back with another video, bro. I said I was gonna be posting real consistent, man. I was real off for the past few months. Just dropped 2 bangers. I would say, man, it was 2 talks with me personally, just kind of getting to know me. One about my experience at my last college, post-university. And then the second one is just, it's just tips, man, on just how to go about life, bro. And I think they'll be real beneficial, man. If you have tuned into those, I really appreciate it. If you have not, just look at the past 2 videos, man. They're really good and really informative, man. Thank y'all for the support. Keep supporting me, man. To my new supporters, man, thank you for tuning in. It's much appreciated. If y'all would, bro, follow me on the social medias, Trey vs. the World, just like my YouTube channel. Snapchat is gonna be Hyland.30, HYLAND.30, real easy. And then if y'all want to mess with me on the TikTok, I'm never really on there, but Team School Satchel. If I see y'all really tapping into my TikTok, no problems. I'll start posting again, man. But anyways, man, without further ado, we're gonna get straight into this content. People been hitting me. They like, yo, Trey, we noticed you be getting these NBA balls, but how are they? How do they feel? Anything you need to know about an NBA basketball, I'm about to break it down in this video, man. So do not swipe off, because everything you need to know is gonna be in this video, bro. All right, y'all, so this is my collection of NBA balls, and I got another one in my book bag that I use regularly. But this one is the Denver Nuggets Finals basketball. That's like an exclusive, hard to get. There's a Spalding, and these are 2 brand new ones. And then this is one that's it's not really broken in, it's just straight out of the box. But anyway, today we're gonna be comparing the Spalding right here, and then we're gonna be comparing this regular Wilson that they use in the NBA. So from the look of it, right, you see this like material, man. It's kind of like, once you get one, y'all, this is like kind of straight out of the box a little bit. It's a newer one. It got this, like, it feel like a ball when you go to Walmart and you grab it out. It be in the athletic section. It kind of feel like that material, like real gritty. It's not gonna always be like that. It's kind of in this real slick too. It's got this black paint, and it's just that Wilson. You got the official game ball, and you got the genuine leather, man. So you got the NBA logo, Adam Silver, the commissioner. You got his stamp right here, and then of course you got the NBA logo with the Wilson. And the inflation, you got like how much you can inflate, the inflate stamp, and where it's made in China. So just from the appearance of the ball, man, it's real crispy. Like I said, you got the NBA logo, the Wilson logo, and all that, and it's on both sides of the ball. So appearance wise, man, I would say it's just crispy. All right, so shooting with this ball, man, you would have to get real used to it. Shooting / feel, because the pulls. But the feel of the ball is going to determine kind of how you shoot, if that makes sense, or your comfortability while you're shooting or while you're performing. Kind of similar to an outdoor ball, it kind of got that feel to it, the brand new ones. It's just real gritty, and they say the more you sweat, or when you start to sweat, that's when the ball starts to be more grippy, and it won't feel like this. It's just really slick. Don't y'all hear it? Y'all can kind of hear the slickness to it. Throw the ball when I dribble it and stuff, it feels really good, man. It's not like a ball that I ever used before. An NBA ball is I would say it's a little heavier. It'll start to feel better. You'll start to get used to it. And like I said, once I picked up my first Wilson and started using it, man, I've never went back. It's all about preference, man. It's all about what you want in a basketball, and it's just your individual feel. My Denver basketball, that was expensive. I'm not even gonna talk about that. That's real high. It's just a real exclusive ball, and they were available when they won the title. But you can get a regular Wilson NBA basketball over $200. It's gonna be, I want to say, $200 retail, and that's plus tax, plus shipping and handling. all that stuff. So you're gonna pay over $200 for a basketball. If that just depend on if you willing to pay that much for a basketball, man. Some people are just not, and they'd rather have a regular Wilson or a regular Evo, or have a wave ball. So it all just depends on what you want to do. Just what it is. You can get a used one, but they're real hard to come across, man. They probably gonna be taxing if you get a used one too, bro. Man, is it worth the money? Me personally, bro, I think it's not really worth $200. I do like this basketball, and I don't really have a problem with investing my money in what I like and things that I like. I personally don't think so, but I'll pay it, man, because I really like this basketball and I like the feel of it, bro. We're going to move over to the Spalding. They debuted the Wilsons in 2021. And the last year that Spalding was available in the NBA or used in the NBA was 2020 in the bubble. This is the Spalding basketball. Kind of the same thing, a different font. That's really the difference. This official game ball part is just it's slimmer. It has a slimmer font, if you understand what I'm talking about. And it says at NBA. It doesn't have the genuine leather that the Wilson does have. So those I would say are the two differences. Just looking at it. You still got Adam Silver right here on the commissioner. So that hasn't changed. And then Spalding, of course, is going to be different. They're two different companies, man. But it's kind of still the same setup. It would be Wilson right here, and then it would be all this information right here. So they're basically the same. Then, of course, you got the Spalding stamp, and it's going to be game ball. And then you got the genuine leather right here. So you got genuine leather instead of right here, you got it on the bottom. And then you got the inflation information. You like that, right? I rhyme. I would say they feel pretty similar. A lot of people say that the Spalding is better than the Wilson as far as the quality goes. And I can understand where somebody would say that. The Wilsons typically, as you continue to use the Wilsons, a lot of this paint will start to dissipate, and a lot of this stuff will start to fade away. It will come off of your hands. When you use it, you'll see like black ink. So that's that kind of ties into what I say. Is it worth the $200? I wouldn't say so. This paint starts to rub off, and I would just say the quality overall it's not really that good. The Spalding is a little bit better, even though this one is sort of new as well. This one's new as well. It hasn't been used like that. You could kind of see the wear on the letters a little bit, but I would say it's a better material than the Wilson. The Wilson is kind of stamped on the ball, kind of, but this one is etched into the basketball. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like it's let me see. If you touch the thing, it's like embedded in a basketball. It's not just a stamp. So the quality on the Spalding is way better than the Wilson. Like if I were to do something like this, it feels pretty much the same. They're not really too different than what I can't really tell the difference, honestly, other than just the overall quality. Retail, let's get into the price points. Retail with this basketball, I would say, is about 130 130-ish, 130 to 150, something like that. It's not as expensive as the Wilson basketball. Its quality is way better, but Wilson got different prices. Spalding got different prices. I'll say this ball is worth it, honestly, because it's cheaper and you're gonna get better quality out of the Spalding basketball. So in kind of to sum up this video, man, I would say do whatever your pockets could do whatever you can afford. And if you can afford a Wilson basketball, man, sure, go and grab you one, man. It's a good experience, and you can always say, hey, I have an NBA basketball, and that's honestly pretty crazy, man, because a lot of people can't afford that. a lot of people are not willing to spend that much money on something like a basketball. What you can do, man. But anyways, with all that being said, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any more questions about any other basketballs or any other Wilson questions, any other Spalding questions, man, I would be more than happy to assist you in that. Just DM me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, or even comment below, man. Either way, you're going to get your answer. You're going to get your questions answered. All that being said, man, I love y'all so much. Please continue to put God first. Love each other. Love yourselves. Be vigilant. Be safe. Love y'all so much, man.